Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Audi R8 V10 Plus Coupe. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Real quick, before we get started with this review of the Plus model, I just want to let you know that just a few days ago, I did a complete review, in-depth review, build and price review of the 2018 Audi R8 RWS. That's the rear wheel series, where I went through all the technology, design, performance, trim, and specs, everything. So this particular build and price of the Plus, I'm doing for somebody who actually requested it. So this is going to be a condensed version. I'm going to put a link up to the other Audi R8 video that I did. So if you want to watch the full review where I go through all the details, then watch that video. In addition, I did a really great article on my website covering all the 2018 Audi R8 Coupe configurations. It's a really in-depth review. It's really great. If you love the Audis, you're going to love this review. I'm going to put a link to this article in the description below. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the deal is there's a standard R8 V10 puts out 500, well, let's click it. Let's click the link. It puts out 532 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. And that's a lot of power by any measure. But if that's not enough, you can go ahead and throw down with this V10 Plus. It puts out 602 horsepower from that same power plant and 413 pound-feet of torque. In addition, the Plus gets more performance modes in the Drive Select, right, in that feature. We'll talk about that a little bit. It gets a different sport exhaust. It gets carbon ceramic brakes, and it gets special racing seats, right? And if you didn't know it, the Audi R8 is closely related to the Lamborghini Huracan, since both use the same V10 engine and dual clutch transmission. It's worth noting that the MSRP for the V10 Plus is not $138,700. I think it's $194,400. We'll see that here in a second. So real quick, I did that huge review article. Everything's really fresh on my mind. This engine is pretty incredible. This engine shares 50% of its components with the race car. Shares 50% of its components with the race car. The engine is really, really a serious deal. So it makes a lot of horsepower in any guise, whether you get the base model Audi R8 or you get this Plus that we're going to build. This motor throws down, and it's got a serious racing heritage. And speaking of racing heritage, I did a whole history of Audi Sport. I did a whole video on that. I'm going to put a link up to that as well. The Audi R8 gets quattro. Well, this version, the Plus comes with quattro automatically, the all-wheel drive of that Audi uses. And with the R8, just like other RS cars and R cars, the quattro is a little bit different. It's more rear biased. But it can still shift all 100% of that torque to the front axle if it needs to. The 2018 Audi R8 has magnetic ride control, which is pretty cool. I think it was first introduced on Cadillacs. And I think everybody kind of jumped on that bandwagon because it was so good. Ferrari jumped on it. I think Ferrari was actually even using Cadillac's technology. I'm sure Audi isn't. But real interesting. But yeah, the Audi comes standard with magnetic ride. Standard on the V10 Plus is full LED headlights with the Audi laser light technology, which helps you see things clearer. So that's pretty cool. I just want to point out a few highlights before we jump in the build and price. Here they're talking about some high-performance details like the Black Optic package and the fact that the R8 V10 Plus has bold lines with an adaptive rear spoiler, carbon Sigma inlays, carbon fixed spoiler, and more, right? So that's pretty cool. I think the vehicle looks beautiful. I always have thought this was a nice-looking car, and I just wonder how it is as a daily driver supercar. Is it as good as, like, say, a 911 or a Corvette? We know you can drive those every day in the winter, in the snow, whatever. I've seen it done. Can you drive one of these like that is my question. Here's a shot of that Audi digital instrument display. It's a 12.3-inch display. It's really beautiful. It's got Apple CarPlay, Google Android Auto, smartphone interface. Look at that. You got your maps. It's beautiful. I love how Audi does how they do their information display. I mean, this is well beyond some analog gauges of speedometers and tachometers. I mean, they're taking it to a whole new level, and it's beautiful. Next is the MMI Touch. So they can do this standard MMI Touch, it says, has handwriting technology that allows the driver to write their entry rather than selecting letters or numbers, and more easily navigate maps by moving a finger across the touchpad. So, the button kind of moved because that was a picture they showed, but it's similar to what? The BMW iDrive or the Mercedes Command, where you can turn the knob to scroll through the infotainment. And I know on BMWs, yeah, you can write on the top of that, so you can do that instead of scrolling through the alphabet to select letters. That's pretty cool. Probably weird, but cool. You probably would get used to it, I suppose. Right here, hang on a second. Okay, before we get into this build and price review, let's do this. Let's go through what all the standard features are, what comes with this vehicle for our basically $200,000. So I'm not going to read everything, so if you want to catch everything, then simply make sure you just pause the video. I just want to kind of see and talk about some highlights. At this price point, it should come with everything that we want. Like, we should have all the technology for our phone, right? The navigation IC, the handwriting technology. You get a 6-month subscription to Audi Connect. You've got the good sound system. You've got the Audi Virtual Cockpit. That was the digital instrument cluster we just looked at. You've got the HD radio. You've got a 90-day subscription to Sirius XM. You've got SD card slots, cruise control. You've got 2 USB ports for music. You've got your Apple CarPlay. I guess I am reading it all, aren't I? You got your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got Bluetooth wireless technology for your phone. You've got Bluetooth streaming audio. Like I said, at this price point, it better have all this stuff. They've got everything you want. There's the garage door opener, the rain sensing, automatic windshield wipers, all of that good stuff under seating. Fine Nappa leather, 14-way power seats. The seats are heated for the interior. Right, we got a lot of stuff. Automatic climate control, right? Everything's there. High gloss anthracite inlays, aluminum door sill inlays, 2 steering wheel mounted satellite buttons, engine start stop, and Audi drive select buttons are there. 3-spoke multi-function flat bottom steering wheel. It's got a telescopic, manually adjustable steering wheel column. No power adjustable steering column for our $194,400 MSRP. That's ridiculous. Are they trying to save weight? Maybe, probably, but still. Under safety and security, it's all standard stuff there, I think. Exterior, we have that full LED headlights, the LED tail lights, rear fog lights, right? Titanium black front lip spoiler and rear diffuser. There's an adaptive rear spoiler that extends at 75 miles an hour. There's engine compartment with LED lighting, right? The thing's loaded up. It's loaded up, but it doesn't have power adjustable tilt and telescopic steering wheel. All right, let's go to the build and price. I think we're ready to do that. Okay, so the first thing you need to do after you select that build button is you need to choose which model you want, right? There's the V10 RWS. I told you, I just did a build and price review of that. I already put a link up. It's already up, and I'll put a link in the description too. Then there's the V10 Quattro S-Tronic. I have not done a build and price on that, but the only difference between the rear wheel series and this is that this one has Quattro. That's basically the only difference to my understanding. The one we're going to do today, however, is the V10 Plus, right? Yeah, $194,400, right? That's our bad boy. Let's hit continue and probably pick some colors. Okay, starts us off with red. I think I did the RWS in black, and I think I'm going to do this one in white. I like white. I'm down with the white color. This is Ibis White, but let's go through the colors really, really fast. There is that Dynamite Red, although we can't really see a good shot of it, so you know what? I'm not going to really mess with it. I went through all the colors in the other build and price, so if you really want to get through that, go check that one out. It's a good one anyway. All right, so we're going to do the Ibis White. It's a no-cost option, right? This one has the fixed rear spoiler. Let's go through a couple of these photos. That's a nice shot of it. There's a better shot of it. There's the fixed rear wing, all right? So we've got the Ibis White, and the wheels, here's the 20-inch 10 Y-spoke design. These wheels are black. It says that these come with the Black Optic package. I don't know if I want the Black Optic package. I can't remember what's in it. We're not there yet, and so I don't want to do that preliminary. So what I'm going to do right now is say that I want basically these same wheels, but not in black, because that's what these are, and they're $1,500. and I'm okay with that. So if I choose not to get the Black Optic package, I still have these wheels. They're just not powder-coated black. That's really the only difference, to my understanding. All right, the headlights, we're already good on the headlights. They're the full headlights, the full LED headlights. Look at that. It says a little Audi Sport in the grille right there. That's pretty cool. Right, with the laser light technology. And just if we're not clear on that, it doesn't give us any information. So I guess you're going to have to be clear on it because it doesn't tell us any more detailed information by clicking the eye. What's the point of having that there? Okay, anyway, let's move on to interior. All right, now we're on the interior page. Diamond stitch full leather package. You know that's right, son. Hold on a second. All right, so that's the stitching for the seats, right? It's $5,000. But hey, who cares? I'm already into this thing for almost $200,000. So yeah, let's add the diamond stitch. Oh, okay, so we have a white Audi R8 V10 Plus, okay? Now, do we want it? I kind of want some red in my life, but I'm wondering, do I want this red? Or do I want the diamond stitch leather seating surfaces with the red stitching? Or do I just want all red seats? I think I just want all red seats. I want all red seats. So yeah, we're going to remove the black with rod gray stitching, da-da-da-da-da. The dashboard is going to not be black anymore. So the dashboard is going to be black. The carpet's going to be black. Headliner is going to be black on this. And the seats are going to be what's called express red. So yeah, $5,000 we're adding. So we just wicked up 10 grand really quick, didn't we? Boom. So we got that. We got the diamond stitch full leather seats in red. Here's a shot of those bad boys looking quite nice, right? We got that. It's the fine Nappa leather. So what's the difference here? That's what's the difference? Fine. Oh, if you want the fine Nappa leather, here's your two selections. So these are leather, but they're not fine Nappa leather when it comes to the diamond stitched leather. Okay, got it. All right, here we are down here, the decorative inlays. And the only one is Carbon Atlas. I'm down with the carbon. That's what I would have selected anyway. So let's move on. Okay, now we're on the packages page. All right, what's up with the dynamic steering? You know, it'd be really nice if they threw a paragraph on here. Would it kill Audi to throw a paragraph right there? I don't think so. At any rate, we're going to do the dynamic steering. It's $1,400. We're going to get it. All right, now let's find out what this Black Optic... Oh, they're going to finally tell us something. So really, it's just some black stuff. They just throw some black bits on there. And it's not that serious to me. Now, are the wheels any wider? I bet you they're not. Because look, there's 305 30s in the back and 245 really narrow up front. 245s up front. I'm not that sold on the Black Optic package. I could skip that. We have the diamond stitch full leather package. And we have those really awesome wheels already. Below that was this contrast stitching, and I'm sure that's for the fine Nappa leather seats, which we don't get because we have those other ones. We have the full leather package. Wait, do we? Yeah, it's checked. We have the full leather package. Audi Care, what is this? Prepaid factory recommended schedule maintenance. I don't get into this stuff. Seems like a good deal, but I don't know. But I don't get into it. I would click this I, but as we know, it says more information, but let's see. I bet you it won't tell us anymore. Let's see. What do you want? What do you bet? Let's find out. It's a Christmas miracle. They actually put some information here. It's a Christmas miracle. All right. At any rate, let's get up out of here. Oh, whoa. We got to get to Bang and Olufsen. Are they going to give us some info? It doesn't matter if they do or don't. We're getting the Bang and Olufsen sound system because, well, it's the right thing to do for $1,900. We're getting that. We're all over it. That's been gotten. Dynamic steering, we got that. Let's go to continue because the only thing left is accessories. I don't know if there's anything we want, but that's what we're about to find out. All right, accessories. All-weather floor mats for the front. Oh, they're going to nickel and dime us, huh? I guess it's just the front. It's a two-door car. It's a two-seater car. Of course, it's just the front. All right, $5 1/4 for the mats. Let's go to continue, see where that's going to take us. That takes us to the summary. Hang on a second. Let's find out how much this bad boy is going to set us back. So the MSRP was $194,400. We added $10,325 in optional equipment. There's a destination charge of $1,250. The price is built is $205,900. $975 for, look at the pictures are jacked, aren't they? At any rate, here's our old breakdown. I see right here it says show as PDF, so I'm going to save this PDF. So if you like the way I have built and priced this 2018 Audi R8 V10 Plus Coupe, you can download this build summary in the description below, along with get the link to go watch the other Audi R8 build that I did, and go read the review configurations article that I did. You can go check that all out. I put the links in the description below. If you're here at the end and you're still here, you're awesome. Thank you very much for watching all the way through from front to back. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Other than that, you have a wonderful, wonderful day.